So back at the pitch, and we're gonna carry out our first real session. Yesterday was just testing, a lot of running, a lot of sprints, and then we were at the gym doing more testing and some slight strengthening. And I'm really sore today, so I'll take that into account when doing today's session. Now in the first few days, I'll need to be a bit careful and get my body back to it and get used to the load and the intensity that I'm gonna introduce to it over this period. And it's 1:30 now, so I'm gonna carry out this session. There's gonna be some ball control stuff, pretty low intensity, maybe some passing. We'll see what I'll do. I'll see how I feel. But I want to finish off with some cardio, so I'll just head into the session, do some ball work first, and then we'll finish off with some cardio. Let's go.
There's something in the water, I feel it taking over me. It's slowly getting harder to breathe, breathe, breathe. And I don't know what's happening, how did it come to this? I saw danger on your lips, and I took a sip. You got me paranoid, the fate I can't avoid. Your kisses taste like poison. My heart has been destroyed, and I know that you'll enjoy watching me sip your poison. You got me paranoid, the fate I can't avoid. Your kisses taste like poison. My heart has been destroyed, and I know that you'll enjoy watching me sip your poison.
One thing I noticed in this exercise is what I really want to focus on is the pass, the long ball, but right now the goal always makes the ball bounce, so I have to work my first touch really well, and if my first touch is bad, then the long ball will most likely also be bad. So I really want to, instead of focusing so much on the first touch, I will take my time, get the ball under control, and really focus on the long ball instead. See the difference? So I'm going to finish off with the last few ones, and then I'm going to go for the run. The cardio, we'll see how long I go for. I'm aiming for a few kilometers, but we'll see how I feel. I just want to get my legs moving and get my heart rate up and get some cardio in without the explosive nature of sprints and intervals and stuff like that. one. That's two. 7, one more. Oh, oh my God. Oh Jesus. Oh, I'm feeling dizzy. That was 8 laps. I was at like 190 beats per minute all the way. I ran for about 10 minutes, I think. And it was about, let's see, 2.7 kilometers, I think. Oh Jesus. Oh, hold on. Oh my God. Did the yo-yo test yesterday, but I only did it for 4 or 5 minutes until I was done. But this was tougher. But it's good. It feels good afterwards. Yeah, but I'm gonna take 2 laps of cool down, stretch a bit, and then I'm done. So I've been home for a while now. I'm really tired after both today and yesterday's sessions, and I feel like I really need a good night of sleep. But I thought I could talk you through Project Reborn in a bit more detail, as there may be some questions regarding this project and what I'm actually intending to do with all of this. But to break it down for you, Project Reborn is an initiative that will run over the course of 2024. It starts now, but it will run in 2024. And I'm not yet sure whether it will run for 6 months or for 12 months. That depends on how I feel when we arrive at the summer and what is this initiative. So this initiative is about working on myself and my weaknesses that I feel that I have as a footballer, but without the constraints of team football. Because there's a lot of obligations that comes with playing in a team, and for the last 2 years I've been playing professionally, and that entails even more obligations. You have to come to training 4 or 5 days a week, you have to go to the games, you have to travel, you have to do all of this, and of course it takes up a lot of time. And looking back at last season, I felt like, well, I was out injured for a big part of the season, and I really struggled to get back. And when I finally got back, I struggled to get back to my best, and I struggled for consistency overall. And you know, when I went on these bus rides for 3-4 hours, I played only 5 minutes, and then I asked myself the question, what if I didn't have to go to all these trainings, the games, the time that I spent on the bus traveling? Could I then invest that time into myself and improving? Because I didn't feel like I improved at all towards the end of this season, and that's not a place that I want to be in. Another reason is that I felt a lack of motivation in the last year especially, but that's a bit obvious because I was out injured, and of course you lose a bit of motivation, but also the year before that. And I've been questioning, well, should I go on, should I quit? And I've come to the conclusion that I love football, and I don't think that I want to quit. But right now I think this project and what I'm intending to do with it is a better direction for me personally, for my career and for myself as a player, than just going for another season, another preseason, and then straight into another season with all these obligations. So now then, into Project Reborn, I will be able to focus on myself. I have made plans for what I want to improve in all facets of the game. That means technically, physically, mentally, tactically. I'm not ignorant, and I know that there's a few things that I will miss out on when not playing in a team. But I'm doing my absolute best in the planning process, and I feel like I'm in a really good place right now where I have a lot of things in place. And I'm also working on more stuff. I'm contacting brands, I'm contacting other companies that I have used over the years, that I trust in, that I believe in, and that I believe would be a great fit for this project. There's a few brands and a few companies that I'm already in contact with, and that makes me so happy. So we'll see over the course of this project what happens and what doesn't happen. But I feel like I'm in a really good place right now. My motivation is the highest that has ever been, and I want to tackle this year and this project with my absolute max. This project also means that I will be able to focus in even more on the channel. And I've been doing videos on this channel for almost 1.5 years now. I absolutely love it. It's a bit stressful at times, but reading your comments saying that my videos have helped you in your journey, that really motivates me to keep on going, and it really makes my day every time I read them. I hope that answered some of the questions that you might have on Project Reborn at the moment, and if there's any questions that might arise along the way, just put them down in the comments or DM me on Instagram, and I'll do my very best to explain or whatever it is that you want to know about the project.
Yep, and on. Go, man. Yep. Ball. On, turn. Yep. One. Great ball. Two. That's so bad. That hurts my foot again. Oh my god. Nice. Good finish. Great hit. Great hit. Nice. Oh! This guy and the US are out of the World Cup.